There's something about the fall and winter season that just makes me want to cozy up to like a farming sim, and I don't know what it is, but it's just like the perfect match. So I've been thinking about some of my favorite farming sims on the Switch and the PC. Before I get started, my name is Delaney. Welcome to my channel and welcome back return viewers. As always, I like talking about games. I've been doing a lot of live streams and just having a chill time over here. If you want to come over here and hang out, like and subscribe, it's much appreciated. And also thank you 1K subscribers on this channel, which is crazy. I keep forgetting to say thank you in one of my videos, but yes, thank you for 1K subscribers as well. Without any more delay, let's get started. First game on my list is Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, and actually I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this game. You play as a goddess who has been banished to this island that is overrun by monsters and with outcast humans who appear on your little farm. The unique thing about this farming sim is that you only grow one crop, and that is rice. I really like Sakuna of Rice and Ruin just because it has a very good balance of there's like a side-scrolling fighting, and then there's also like the very intense task of growing rice. Rice growing in this game very close to the process of how rice is actually grown, and I just find it so interesting. So in between that, you also have to care for the humans and also create your meals. So go out on your side-scrolling adventures to fight monsters and demons on this isle and gather materials to bring back to your little camp. Basically able to like craft and create. It is a very like interesting process. I really love it. I love the characters and I just find it so endearing. It's also partially voice acted when it comes to like the cutscenes, and Sakuna is such a menace to society. I just love her because she's so spoiled. Next game on my list, and this one just recently came out, but I feel the need to put it on my list. Faefarm. Even though I did a review video on Faefarm and there are a lot of pros and cons to Faefarm, I feel like for me it is one of those games that I have actually grew to really love outside of just the lifeless NPCs. I really love the aesthetics of Faefarm, and it's just like such an easy game to get into and so easy when it comes to just like the mechanics of the game. It makes me really enjoy it. It makes me keep coming back to it. In Faefarm, you come to this small island called Azoria, which is going through a little turmoil with whirlpools appearing around the island, so no one can really get there, but you brave the task of going to Azoria, starting a new life. You get to get your own farming plot from the mayor, discover the mysteries and the magic that resides in this like very mysterious land. I think with Faefarm, it's just a lot of fun because it mixes like the magical elements with farming, and it does make your task a little bit easier when you mix some more of the magic spells and things that you get to do. I do love that you get little fairy wings, like it's so cute. So the next game on my list is Ooblets. Ooblets is just adorable. Ooblets is if you took a farming sim and Pokemon and mixed it together and you have Ooblets. On Ooblets, you arrive to this island. In this town resides these little cute creatures called Ooblets. Instead of you fighting with the Ooblets, for you to gain them, they do dance battles. It's like a card-based dance battle. It's very cute and a very simple process. So as you collect these Ooblets, it can help you with your farming task and you're able to utilize them on your farm, but also you can just have them follow you around. Like, how many times can I say adorable? A lot, because it's the most beautifulest game for me. Like, I love how colorful it is, and I think that just like the townspeople are like such characters, and it's just a lot of fun discovering new areas. And I think that Ooblets is just so cool. I've been doing a lot of updates, especially around like the holidays. Like, they just had a Halloween update, so it is a lot of fun to just log in and play around with for a bit. So it's one of my favorites. Next game on my list is Rune Factory 5. So there are several Rune Factory games. They actually just recently released Rune Factory 3. For me, just because I love the graphic style so much, is Rune Factory 5 is my favorite. It's the most recent in the franchise. And in Rune Factory 5, you end up in this mysterious town. You have no memories, as it always works out in all Rune Factory games, and you help this little girl who was being attacked by a monster in the forest. After this, you are invited back into the town where you become a ranger who's to protect the city and discover the mysteries of the land. So it's kind of like an open world-ish game. You go to these different areas, you can collect monsters, which I think is cool. You can farm, and then they also give you extra farming plots where you get to farm on a dragon, which I think is just so unique. It's just really cool. You have extra areas to do farming on, and also you can use some of the monsters that you collect collect can come back and help you with your farm as well. Also romanceable characters, which I enjoy so much, and it's actually really hard for me to decide which one is my ultimate favorite, but I really enjoy it, and it is fun learning more about the town and just getting to know the townspeople. So next on my list, and this is like I guess this would be more like a tie between two of my favorite farming sims, but the next one is Wylde Flowers. And I've talked about Wylde Flowers before, but I feel the need to always mention Wylde Flowers because it is just that fun. Wylde Flowers features Tara, who moves to this island town. She's taking care of her grandmother who has become ill, and then she discovers a secret, which is that her grandmother is a witch. She discovers that she is also a witch and she's a part of a coven, so she's discovering the magic within her and discovering other mysterious things in magical realms, and I just really enjoy this game so much. It's fully voice acted, which is a big rarity in a lot of farming sims, which I feel like adds a lot more to the charm of the game. It makes me feel more connected to all of the characters. Also romanceable character, even though you don't get to customize your character, is Tara. She can decide between bachelors and bachelorettes, which I really love about it. It is just one of my favorite games I've played in like the past year, one of my favorite farming sims. I just love it so much. I can't recommend this game enough. And the last game on my list, which is funny because it's not actually fully released, so it's actually coming out of early access November 14th, and that is Coral Island. I absolutely love Coral Island, and I haven't even played the full game, mostly because I love the diversity of the game. I love that there's so many different characters you can meet and know, and I feel like the character designs and just like the island overall is just so much fun to like learn more about it. So in this game, you come to Coral Island, you get this giant farming plot, and you are trying to stop pufferfish from taking over the island, but also just cultivating the land and getting to know people. I think this game has one of my favorite festival events. It's very interactive. You can do mini games during the festival events and compete with the NPCs. I feel like it's really bringing something new to the farming sim genre that I've only played in early access, so I can't wait to actually play the full game and learn more about the story. But also I forgot to mention the best part about this game is that there are mermaids, you can go underwater, but also that all the characters just are so, like the romanceable characters, all of them are just so beautiful, and it's just really hard to pick which one you love the most. I love Coral Island. It's one of my favorite farming sims, even though it hasn't released, which is crazy. I highly recommend it. It's supposed to release on Nintendo Switch sometime next year though, so you can look out for that. Yeah, those are some of my favorite farming sims that I played. I love all these games, all these farming sims. I feel like they all bring something unique to the farming sim genre, considering that there's just so many farming sims to choose from. But yeah, I hope this list helps you guys. What are your favorite farming sims that you've played? Let me know down in the comments. I always love to hear from you guys, and I hope all you guys are having a wonderful day as always. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.